Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten 774 here, bringing you the next part in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. We just finished being Frank. Oh, hi guys. Bye. We just finished being Frank at the little restaurant out here, the Copper Fork, and we listened to the engineer's great grandson or something like that, and he told us a really weird story that Jake told his grandfather. So interesting stuff. We still need to do some rubbings though here. So we've got our wax paper, and then we've got our pencil that Nancy always carries around. Wisdom. Okay. Okay, what's on this column? Eternity. All right. Very cryptic. Very cool. Here's our next one. Here's our paper and our pencil. We've got purity. All right, and then this last one over here. Charity.
Wisdom,
okay.
Charity, purity, eternity.
Those are all words that were symbolized on the samplers, and these look like the symbols that were on the one panel of pipes that we haven't gotten to straighten out yet. So I'm guessing that's what that's for. We are getting really close. I think I can feel it. Some exciting things are about to happen. Okay, let's check in with the men.
Back already?
Talk to you later.
Sounds good.
Just to make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, Charlena, anything new?
More questions?
You didn't go on Tino's expedition to Jake's mine?
Please. The man barely knows where his head is. If he's the one who finds that mine, I'll eat my laptop.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
All right, then.
I would tend to agree with you, Charlena. You definitely don't hold back. You're not a super pleasant person, but you are honest. Okay. So, we need to figure out what the samplers are, though. Like, what the symbols are and the numbers. Because I think that's going to be a combination for that panel back there. Looks like Lincoln. Ruth Kensington. So this is the woman that was supposed to inherit the train. Okay. Let's talk to John.
I hear Tino took you and Lori for a little hike today.
Don't remind me. Turns out Tino had no idea where he was going. Good thing for him, my fingers were frozen stiff. Otherwise, I would have strangled him.
I'll let you get back to work.
Pleasure talking to you.
Sounds like a fun trip. Okay, so if we look in the sampler book here, we need... What do we need? Eternity is symbolized by what? A crown. Wisdom is symbolized by an owl, unsurprising. Charity is symbolized by a dove, and purity is symbolized by a harp. Okay, so now we need to go over to her sampler over here and find the numbers that coincide with each of those. So the harp, purity would be number 3, it looks like, and number 9, whichever one, I mean, not number 9. Charity is a 9. Yeah. And where's the others? Wisdom is the owl, which is a 7. And then the crown is eternity, and that's a 6. So we've got the numbers 6, 7, 9, and 3, which we now need to match up to that panel. Okay, let's do that. Okay, yeah, so if we look at our piece of paper, wisdom is supposed to be first, and then next is charity, and then next is eternity, so then last is purity. Okay, so I think our code is supposed to be 7963.
More
Yes,
pipes.
perfect.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay. Now I'm guessing the green ones move by themselves, the red ones move all of the other ones. Let's see here. That looks better. That looks like it probably goes that way. Gotta just kind of move them around until they fit into place. Something like
That should do it.
Voila! Okay, I think that's our last panel that we needed to do. So all of the pipes should be good now. Let's go get the eagle, because now we have a bunch of slugs, or little metal pieces, not little slimy animals. So now we have 6 that we need to make 2 for the eagle. So I'm just going to start plopping them down to see what works. 8, 7, how about -6, -3, how about -3, +2. Ah, see, look how easy that was. Just kind of have to keep going with it. Okay, so let's go back and see what happened with the eagle now that that's unlocked. We'll talk to Tino when we come back this way, because we're going to have to anyway. But I am curious about that eagle. Definitely get to know this train well, going back and forth in it so many times. Open!
And naturally, we have still more pipes.
Oh, well, good thing I didn't turn on the turn the wheel then, because I was definitely thinking about doing that. I'm guessing... How would this work? There we go. So the red ones only move the red ones, the green ones only move the single piece, and the blue ones move all the pieces. Which is interesting. So close, and yet so far away. Confused about this last piece. It has to be that way.
There
we
looks
go.
right.
That looks good. Okay, so now all the pipes are probably connected. I would assume. Let's try turning the wheel just to see.
Sounds like steam from the engine is moving through those pipes now.
Good, and it's not in the dangerous level. Okay. That's good. That's a good sign. Okay, let's head back. I think we're on to something. This is starting to get exciting. Here we go. Here we go. Let's talk to Tino quick. Ask him about his little adventure.
What's going on?
So, how did your expedition to Jake's mine turn out?
Well, as you may or may not have heard, I didn't find the mine. But at least now I know where it isn't, which is just as good as knowing where it is. Sorta.
It's been great talking to you.
Anything for a fellow detective.
It's not even close to being as good as knowing where the mine is. Just not at all. Okay, so now we're to the mechanical cart. So let's start to fill in some of these empty spaces that we have. First things first, this
Jake said a pickaxe goes here.
is where his pickaxe must go. Perfect. Oh,
Oh no. What I need is some duct tape.
and of course, thanks to Fatima, that is nice and broken, so we're going to have to fix that. I'm guessing we put the lamp here,
Okay, looks like that goes there.
and it's a
There's
carbide
still water in
lamp.
it, which means it must be out of carbide.
Right, so let's put some of that carbide in that we got from way at the beginning.
There, it should work now.
Okay, and we got the spyglass. So now what we need... So this is where that crazy poem that the old guy in the restaurant is going to come in handy. So let's start with the eye of the tiger is fixed on a star. So,
This is where a gemstone goes.
right. So tiger's eye, that gemstone, aha, is fixed on a star. So that would mean that this one, the tiger's eye gemstone, goes in the star. Okay. Zircon lies in fingers that scar. So like that one? Yeah, I think that one. So zircon, which is this orangish one, I think. Wait, or is this one zircon? One of them is zircon. One of them is citrine. This might be zircon. Let's try this one. If not, we'll switch them. Amethyst floats in a hand from the deep. That's a fin, though. A hand from the deep? Is that a hand from the deep? Let's try it. Amethyst. Citrine is what the foul mouth shall keep. Foul as in bird, so citrine, which we think is this one. And then tourmaline by a soft arm is ensnared, which would be that one. Tourmaline. And peridot rests at the foot of the mare. Peridot is that one.
Whoa, looks like I did something
Okay,
right.
good. So we got the zircon and the citrine in the right places. So that's all set. So now we just need to fix the... fix that. We need duct tape. Who has duct tape? We can ask Tino if he has duct tape. I didn't see any duct tape, but, you know, maybe he does.
What's going on?
Do you by any chance have any duct tape?
Duct tape? Sure don't. But there was this one case I worked where duct tape came in real handy. See, I had just collared this.
I'm kind of in a hurry, Mr. Balducci.
Oh.
Maybe some other time.
Sorry. Ugh, I like how they make you feel bad for him. I mean, somehow I do feel bad for him now. Okay, John, do you have duct tape?
What's up?
Would you by any chance have any duct tape?
Got some right there in my gearbox. That's the good news. The bad news is, I can't open the box. It's an antique lockbox that I found in this abandoned monastery I scoped out on my show last year. You can open it with either the key, which I just discovered I forgot to bring with me, or the combination, which you're supposed to be able to figure out just by looking at the box. Fortunately, I didn't put anything critical in there. I've never tried to open it without the key, but if you want that duct tape, go ahead and give it a shot.
Thanks, I think I will.
If you get it open, the duct tape's all yours.
I bet the animals should start from the left shore.
Right. So this is a popular riddle where you have to get all the animals across without them eating each other. So they all start on the left bank, and they will all end on the right bank. So which one do you have to bring over first? You can't leave the peacock alone with probably either the cougar or the wolf. Oh, maybe just the cougar. And you can't leave the cougar alone with the wolf. So I'm guessing you would start by bringing the cougar over. And then you would leave the cougar there. You'd go back and pick up the wolf. And then you would drop off the wolf, pick the cougar back up. Then you would go leave the cougar, bring the peacock over. Then you would bring the peacock over with the wolf, go back empty. Then you'd pick up the cougar and bring it over. Voila. Logic. And there's our duct tape. So I think we will take care of that in our next episode so that this one does not get too long. Thanks for watching, fellow detectives. See you soon.